Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you again to Tom Heath Field at Lawson Plaza for Senior Day 2019. We have 6 special seniors that we would like to honor right now. So let's get to it. Our first senior, number 20 from Moore, Oklahoma, Lacey Davidson. Lacey has been an infielder and catcher and all kinds of things for us through the years. Her parents are Shane and Twana Davidson, and sister Nikki, former teammate. Lacey is a sports wellness and recreation management major. Her favorite professor at OC is Jeff McMillan. Outside activities. She likes to write songs, play guitar and the piano, and to paint. If you haven't listened to her music, you need to. She's really, really good. Lacey's plans after college is to have an album out by the end of 2019 and focus on furthering her music career. She says her mom has influenced her the most by the way she lived her life and the strength she has taught her through living. Her most memorable moment playing softball was being able to play for 2 years with her older sister, Nikki. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Lacey Davidson. Our next senior, from Edmond, Oklahoma, number 10, Kayla Eichler. Kayla has played second base, right field, left field, bullpen catcher, DP, kind of wherever we've needed her, and she's pitched. We haven't forgotten that either. Her parents are Donnie and Christy Eichler, and siblings are Alex and Jacob Eichler. Kayla is a math education major, whose favorite professor here at OC is Kent Hartman. As far as outside activities or interests, she likes to read, sing, and dance, and play with her dogs, Coda and Maverick. Kayla's plans after college will be teaching math at Edmond Memorial High School and being an assistant coach for the softball team. And oh yeah, get married to some dude named Dustin too. As far as who has influenced her the most, she said, this year her little brother Jacob has influenced me the most by showing me what it means to be a good teammate and showing me the strength to persevere through situations that don't go exactly how you want them to. Going to his basketball games this year will always be some of my best memories, and I will forever cherish them. I am beyond proud to be your big sister, Jacob. Oh, and you too, Alex. Most memorable moment playing softball was earning a scholarship for softball after being a walk-on her freshman year. And Kayla has a special message for her family. To Mom, Dad, Alex, and Jacob, thank you for the continuous support throughout my softball career. I would not be the woman I am today without you guys and all that you have done for me. Together we have gone through something no family should ever have to endure. Losing my 2 baby cousins this year, Bentley and Paisley, was very hard for me and something I struggled with and still do struggle with to this day. The strength you guys have shown me has completely blown me away, and seeing all of us come together and put our trust in God has helped me make it through this year. Bentley and Paisley, although you 2 are not here with us today, I know you have seen every game of my senior year from the best seat in the house. I love you and miss you both. And to her teammates, Kayla wants to say, you guys picked me up when I was down all throughout the year and will continue to do so the rest of the season. Thank you for carrying me through the practices and games shortly after hearing of the tragedy my family and I went through. You guys were my rock when I needed you the most, and for that I will be forever thankful. You all have hearts of gold, and I love you bunches. God sure did smile on me when he blessed me with you all as teammates. Ladies and gentlemen, Kayla Eichler. Our next senior, from Comanche, Texas, number 16, Madison Hagan. Madison has pitched and has been a doubles machine for the Eagles this season. Her parents are Brent Leanne Haygood and her brother Austin. She is a public relations mass communications major who graduated in December and is currently working on her MBA with an emphasis in marketing. She says her favorite professor in class here was Dr. Patterson's media law course. And Madison, having been through that course, you're crazy, sister. As far as outside activities or interests, she's been a part of the Talbot newspaper for the last 3.5 years and currently serves as its editor-in-chief. And during her time here, she's also been a part of Tri Theta, the PRSSA, the Alpha Chi National Honor Society, and the Student Government Association. After college, Madison wants to stay in the Oklahoma City area while she finishes her MBA, and hopefully to continue at Saxon, where she has been interning since last May. Her most memorable moment playing softball outside of the double today was a karaoke night in Durant her sophomore year. when we received a standing ovation for our performance of Wannabe by the Spice Girls, and Caitlin busted out the rap and dabbed off the stage. Not to be dramatic or anything, but that was possibly the greatest moment of my life. Who has influenced her the most and how? Her dad, for being the one to first encourage me to start pitching, to the countless hours spent proofreading my talent articles and sitting on a bucket to catch me. You have been there for me each step of this journey. Thank you for teaching me the value of finishing what you start. I would not be here today if it was not for you. To her mom, she says, thank you for being my shoulder to cry on and one of my biggest cheerleaders. Sometimes the 3 phone calls a day might seem like a little much, but you have no idea how much you have helped me navigate moving to Oklahoma and starting this next chapter of my life. To Grand K and Papa, thank you both for making the drive to Oklahoma more times than I ever thought possible and watching the live stream when you couldn't be there in person. I could not ask for a better support group, and Grand K, thanks for all of those cookies. To her teammates, Madison says, thank you for becoming my extended family. You are some of my best friends, and I do not know what I would have done without each of you. I cannot wait to see all the amazing things that each of you go on to accomplish. And to her coaches, both new and old, thank you for taking a chance on a girl from a small town in Texas. Oklahoma Christian has been everything I could have hoped for in a college, and it would not have been possible without all of you. Thank you for allowing me to play the sport I love for 4 more years. It has been quite a ride, and it isn't over yet. Amen to that, sister. Ladies and gentlemen, Madison Hagan. Our next senior from Oklahoma City, number 25, Hunter Strickland. Hunter has been a center fielder for us the last couple of years. Her parents are Todd and Robin Strickland, and sibling is Jade Strickland. She is an English writing major. Her favorite class at Oklahoma Christian was Story of the Old Testament. As far as outside of activities and interests, she likes to read books and eat chicken. I'm sure there's a story behind that one. Her plans after college are to pursue a career in the publishing or marketing field. She says her parents have influenced her the most by always pushing her to be tough, regardless of any other factors. And her most memorable moment playing softball? Every time Spicy Sid comes in and gets an RBI for me. Hashtag dynamic duo. Hunter would like to thank her teammates, past and current, for making every season one to remember and full of laughter. All of her coaches for giving me a chance and encouraging me to be the best I can. My grandparents for always supporting me and having undying faith in me. My sister for being the biggest cheerleader even when I don't do well. And most of all, my parents. I will never be able to thank you two enough for what you have given to me. You put me in the sport when I was 5, and I've loved it ever since. Thank you for every opportunity you've given me to play this game and letting me live out one of my dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, Hunter Strickland. Our next senior from Pauls Valley, Oklahoma, number 9, Kayla Upthere. Kayla has been a utility player extraordinaire for the Eagles for 4 years. She's played first base, pitcher, in the outfield, pretty much wherever we needed her. Her parents are Mark and Connie Upton, and her sister is Amanda Upton. Kayla is a business management major whose favorite professor here at OC is Lynn McMillan. As far as outside activities, Kayla likes cycling, rock climbing, traveling, and reading. Her biggest influences, Dad, thank you for all the hours you spent driving me to practices and tournaments for the past 18 years. You put your hobbies on hold for me, and I can never thank you enough. You always push me to be better on and off the field, and that would not be where I am today without you. Mom, thanks for being the reason I started playing softball in the first place. You were and still are my biggest cheerleader, shoulder to cry on, and my go-to for sound advice. You kept me sane throughout these past 4 years, and I don't know what I would do without you. Amanda, everyone knows you're the cooler twin, so thanks for not rubbing it in my face too much. I know you must be tired of softball by now, but thanks for always supporting me and making sacrifices to help me chase my dream. You are my best friend and favorite person to go through life with. I love you guys. Thanks for being the greatest support system I could have ever asked for. Her most memorable moments playing softball? Sophomore year, hitting a grand slam in the 7th inning to put us ahead of Texas A&M Kingsville. And this year, hitting 4 home runs in one day during our tournament in Lubbock and earning National Player of the Week honors. Ladies and gentlemen, Kayla Upton. And our final senior from Edmond, Oklahoma, number 5, Bridget White. Bridget has also played all over the diamond for the Eagles. Third base, shortstop, second base, and the outfield. Her parents are James and Debbie, and her brother is Derek White. She's an interdisciplinary studies major, whose favorite class or professor to see is Ken Hartman. That seems to be a popular choice. Outside activities or interests, she likes to hang out with her dogs. After college, she plans to go with the flow. Very good advice. Her biggest influences: her brother, because he is the hardest working person I know. Her most memorable moment playing softball: when Callie and Sid almost lost thousands of dollars of purses working the OU football game. There's got to be a story behind that. To her coaches and parents, she says, thank you for everything. And to her teammates, she says, thanks for the awesome memories. I love you guys more than anything in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Bridget White. We want to say thank you again to these 6 seniors who have put their heart and soul into our program for the past several years. And to echo one of the sentiments, it's not over yet. We still have several games left to play, and hopefully we can go on past the conference tournament this year. So good luck, ladies, and thank you all for coming out today.